What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 181 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name, of course, is Blaze, and today I'll be getting into a couple of versus matches. I'm also going to open up one pack of cards, and I'm going to talk about the card that's on your screen. This is Kommo-O GX, Kommo-O GX, and he's a very interesting Pokemon. But before I start talking about that, I do want to remind you, if you were already subscribed as of Monday, you can go ahead and enter for your chance to win this Zygarde Complete Form Collection, or Complete Pin Collection box, which I'll be giving away and sending straight to your home should you win. Every day is a new chance to enter, so go ahead and post in the comments below. Same deal as yesterday, just post your contact username on either Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, something where I can contact you with a direct message. And that is your entry. You have to have been subscribed before Monday. So anybody who's subscribed as of today will not be eligible for the contest. However, do continue to subscribe because I am looking at doing another contest at about 250 subscribers, and they're going to gradually get bigger as they go along. So definitely subscribe, like, comment, share. Check out my Twitch page as well, which has a lot of great Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild gameplay and some Pokemon stuff and Animal Crossing stuff too. So stick around because I'll be sticking around for a while, and I definitely want to see you there. But let's go into this card, Kommo-O GX, 240 HP. That's the first thing you'll probably notice about this card. It is obviously a Stage 2. It's a 240 HP Pokemon. For a minute, I was thinking it was a basic, but I know that it's not a basic. It's a Stage 2. Evolving from Kommo-O, and that one evolves from Jommo-O, I think. It has a weakness to Fairy, and it has a retreat cost of 2. 240 HP is actually pretty high, but not the most I've seen. I've seen 250 off of some of these GX Pokemon. Of course, Wailord has, I think, 250, but we're not going to count him right now. It has an ability, or no, it does not have an ability. The first attack is called Adamantine Press, 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. I like this attack a lot. Doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but it will reduce the damage received on the next turn. You can couple this with a... what's that card? There's a card that allows you... that reduces your damage. I can't remember the card's name, but there's a card that reduces your damage by 20, which will allow you to take 50 less damage per turn. It's a tool card. You attach it to your Pokemon. So, not bad if you're just trying to get started, just trying to get set up. If you're just starting the game, maybe you happen to get a rare candy on your second turn or something like that, and you are just trying to get powered up and ready to go. 30 damage is not bad. And reducing the attacks your opponent does by 30 is also not bad. It's reducing any damage done to this Pokemon, so it doesn't even affect just the opponent's active. It affects all of your opponent's Pokemon. Your damage is reduced by 30. Not bad. The next attack is 130 damage, which is already a good start, because 2 of those will knock out any Pokemon in the game, I think. Yeah, I think it'll knock out any Pokemon in the game. So Shred, 130 damage. The attack, its damage is not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Love this attack because for those, well, they're not really that much of pests anymore, but those pesky, like, Regice and things like that leave lingering effects that prevent damage from your Pokemon, those are not even going to have an effect on this attack. Shred for 130 damage is a very good attack, and you should use it. The next attack is pretty epic. It's called Fierce Uppercut. Remember, GX attacks you can only use once per game, but Fierce Uppercut allows you to do 240 damage. So that's pretty good. There's no extra, effects or anything like that. Just straight up 240 damage, straight up knocking out your opponent's Pokemon. If you happen to attach the, I believe it's a Choice Band is what that's called, that does 30 extra damage to either EX or GX Pokemon, That's 270 damage, which will knock out any GX, EX, or Mega EX Pokemon out there. And it's a pretty solid attack. Too bad you can't use it more than once. But I will say that I do enjoy this card. I love the artwork. Is kind of cool. I don't like dragons for the fact that their energy costs are, if you see over here, it's electric, fighting, and 2 energy. So their energy costs are mostly a combination of 2 different types, which is either good or bad depending on the situation that you're in. Sometimes it can work out well. Sometimes it can be difficult. Difficult to get powered up. But if you already have electric type Pokemon in your deck, or you already have fighting type Pokemon in your deck, this card can really add some much needed damage to your opponent. Should you be in a pinch where you don't have very much going on, you're able to get that GX attack powered up, and you just need a KO. When you just need a KO, this card might be able to help. I haven't thought of any strategies for this one as far as like coupling this with any other Pokemon. I thought the card was really cool, and I like the way it looks. I love the way that it works. Or I love the attacks in general. So I haven't thought of anything like really cool to like kind of coincide with this. I mean, you're obviously going to either want to put like a choice band on there, or a float stone to get. Well, the retreat cost isn't really that bad. It's only 2, so the retreat cost may not even require that you have a. It may not require that you have a float stone on it, but it's a cool Pokemon. I like this Pokemon. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Kommo-O and how it's going to be used in the new standard of fighting and all the new decks that are out there. Maybe you thought of a strategy that I missed. I'm not perfect, so I understand. Just go ahead and put it in the comments, and I would love to see what you have to say. We're going to go ahead and get into the first versus match of the day. So let's go ahead and get started here. So of course this is my poison deck, and I haven't made any changes since yesterday, so it's very much the same deck that it was yesterday. It won one match and then lost a match yesterday, so it's got some opportunities there, and it's got some potential. What I'm trying to avoid in this deck is using like a cookie cutter, Sceptile EX with Ariados deck. And of course I don't have the cards for that anyway, because clearly I would have already done it. But I am trying to avoid using that cookie cutter style. And of course I can trade and get the cards that I need. I looked for Sceptile the other day. I could not find a Sceptile. On the trade board, Mega Sceptile was up there, but Sceptile is not. But I'm really trying to make this deck kind of work and be something formidable. It's got some potential. I think I got a comment from that yesterday that it does have some potential. And I agree. I think that it does have potential. It definitely needs some... It needs some loving, though. It really does. So I put in Flareon and Vaporeon in the hopes that... their typing would come in handy. So they have a fire type and a water type. Their ability will allow you to change any stage 2 Pokemon to that type. So in a situation where I'm up against fire types, if I can find Vaporeon and get him evolved, all my stage 2s now have an extra typing, which can come in handy much later on in the game. So I think I just won this game, though, by the way. 60 damage. Yeah. So I'll take a victory, sure. Oh, no! What happened? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I just messed that totally up. I got way ahead of myself. Whenever the darkness energy this card is attached to is your active Pokemon, and it is damaged by an attack from your opponent's EX. No? Why did it prevent that damage? Did I do the wrong one? I may have done the wrong one. That would be unfortunate. Well, can't go back now. I'm still wondering. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I wish I could go back and watch it, but I feel like I may have pressed Sleep Poison instead, but it should have been this one. Well, Why is it flip? It should still do 60, right? What am I missing? Oh, is it this one? No. Oh, okay. It's the effect of that attack. That's my fault. I'm sitting here thinking, like, what is going on? Like, what am I missing? It's okay. That was actually a pretty good way to stall. I got to be honest. Like, good tactic for stalling. I can't believe this is going on like 3 times in a row. So sometimes when I'm playing this game, I forget about certain things or I don't pay attention to certain things. And I ask questions like, what is going on? Just like today. And today is a good example because Ink Spit is very good for stalling. Of course, Jommo-O with his GX attack would go ahead and just kill it. So, not even a concern. I don't think I'd want to waste Jommo-O on a basic Pokemon. Waste that GX attack, but not too bad. Oh, I can just do this. Didn't even think about it. Area dose. So I put the Stadium card in here as well. The Stadium card that allows, Shrine of Memories allows you to use the attacks of any of your opponent's previous evolutions. And I did that for a reason because I know that I'm going to have to use Mega Sceptile EX at some point. And I really don't want to be in a situation where I can't use this attack, Unseen Claw, and the ability of Flareon or Vaporeon will add that extra effect. I've been in situations where I needed that, and because this is not a because it's not a stage 1, it wouldn't get the extra effect of that, of Aqua effect. So, I really need some energy cards. I don't have any. I really need to knock this thing out. It's really getting on my nerves. Thank you. Oh, that was lucky. I didn't think I was going to be in the prize cards. I had no idea what was going to come out of those prizes and whether or not Espeon GX was even in there. So I definitely need him to be ready for the next turn. Match Claw, 30 damage. Not affected by resistance. That thing's going to be a pain in the butt. Have to be careful. He's probably going to switch, I'm guessing. Yep. And Rage will do how much? Huh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and poison him. I really kind of wish I had a... in would be great right now, but I don't have an in. So Sleep Poison didn't work this time, but I'm building up that damage so that when I finally do use this attack, the 130 damage I think it'll do, 140 damage should knock him out. Yep, it's gonna happen. So let's see, 60 plus 70 is 130 plus the damage. 140. No, it's not enough. Garsh. He's going to be able to just completely destroy me if I do anything else. Sleep Poison would definitely help. It's going to have to put him to sleep, though. Otherwise, he's going to knock me out now. I should have gone the other way. I'm worried that he has like a Professor Pokemon Center Lady. And that's why I didn't do the other attack, because it would have been great, and he would have gotten the knockout. And it probably would have been the best move. But... Good lord. It's about time I got that. Yes, I want all these trash cards out of here, please. And still nothing. Great. Great. So I guess I'll end the turn, get some damage done there. I need to get that Eevee out. I have one more Eevee somewhere in my deck. I don't know where it is. Umbreon. Rage, Deads. Another prize card. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, good. There we go. We'll go ahead and get Espeon out. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Not yet. Oh, it's fine. No, it's not. It's kind of fine. It's kind of fine. I can work with it. Nope, I can't. Never mind. It's fine, though. It'll be alright. That'll probably come in handy, but I think I should just use in instead. He's gonna use Lysander. It's coming. Boy, is it coming. I should have evolved. Okay, can't use Lysander now, so that's good. I'm in good shape there. Mewtwo. Oh no! Pretty sure he's waiting on a certain attack. And now we evolve. And now we get Espeon GX. And I'll go ahead and do this. He's definitely going to probably get the best of me on this game, though. That's fine. Yeah. 2 prize cards for me. This could come in handy. I don't know what he's going to do with this one. Shadow Bullet, 90 damage, 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That might be bad. If I can just get a Lysander, I can make him switch out for his Mewtwo and knock that out too. 90 times 2 is 180. He's weak to Psychic, so that's the idea. Oh, great. I knew that was... I should have known that was going to happen. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? That's bad. That's bad. Lysander for death. It's bad. It's bad. It was extremely risky. Let's see if it pays off. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Ooh, okay. Not too bad. So now I'm back to being able to Psychic, and that will do a lot of damage. 90 plus 60, 150 minus 20 for the resistance, so 130 damage. Oh, I want to poison him too. Like 80. I'm not predicting a victory here, but with a hand like his, I don't know if he has any energy cards right now. He retreated, which is maybe a good move. Rut-row. What is it, 1? Yeah, I'll just retreat. So I think the big difference here is that I have energy cards I can use, and he doesn't. So, what's that, 60, 90? Does he have resistance? Yes. Let's go ahead and GX attack onto 2 for there, and then do a few here. What do I have left? 8 for each. I wasn't going to kill him anyway. It worked out pretty well. So now he's going to bring up Mewtwo and potentially... Actually, he may not bring up Mewtwo at all, which would be great because I can just knock him out. Uh-oh. But that also means he doesn't have a Lysander. What's that do? Put a card from the discard pile into your hand. But I'm going to win the game, so that's cool. Only doing that just in case my attack doesn't knock him out. It should, though. There we go. I did not see that coming. That's great. I just got a victory. So if things like that could happen more often, I would be in great shape. And I think that GX Pokemon are super, super good, especially if you can get them to work to your advantage. I think the biggest weakness to his deck was that he wasn't able to get anything to work. He was in a situation where he had one card in his hand for most of the game, and I was able to keep him there. I also was able to put a lot of pressure on his most powerful hitter, and I think retreating that Umbreon was probably the worst move he could have made. But in a situation where you don't have energy cards and you need to power up your Mewtwo, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a difficult situation for anybody. So this is a good hand so far. I will take this hand all day, every day. All day, every day. I can devolve some of my opponent's Pokemon, so if I happen to have enough damage on them, I can just devolve them. This is going to be a Garchomp deck. I'm not sure what to expect from this. I think I've seen this deck before. I think I've come up against this deck before. I just don't remember what it is. Garchomp EX. 10 damage to itself for each damage counter on it. Crimson Edge, 180 damage. It's kind of a lot. I've never seen that card before, Mega Garchomp EX. But keep in mind, I stopped playing for a really long time. I missed out on uh, tons of sets. I just got back into it over the summer last year and started trying to play catch up and figuring out what is what and where is where and what sets I can use and which ones I can't. Ever so hopeful that I'd be able to use the old school cards, the original base set at some point, but that was not meant to be. Although they did remake those in Evolution, so I'm glad they did because some of those cards had cool artwork. And they needed to be updated because there's no way they could compete with some of the cards of today. So Evolutions was kind of a welcome back set for me. It was like saying, we're sorry that you were gone. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's see. I think that I'm not sure if he's like gone or what. Maybe he went to get food or heard the ice cream truck or something. I wonder what's going on. Yep. I'll take some extra cards. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Oh. I've got some options here, which I like. But I do think that he's gone. So I will take a victory because my opponent is not there. I certainly will take that. I'm not above winning by default. 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 If you know what I'm referencing, I will give you 100 points. I need to have a psychic energy on there, but I'm going to use this to get an elixir. Though I feel like I should probably get this. Yeah, something tells me I should probably get that. It's probably not going to be a big deal either way. He's technically an evolved Pokemon. What's this do? Nothing? Okay. Technically, he's not a basic Pokemon. But I can't devolve him into nothingness, so that's weird. I guess the way that his ability works is he's technically a basic now. But man, that would be great if you could just devolve your opponent's active Talonflame and win the game. How great would that be? Yep. That was a good call. I'm glad I did that. Alrighty, Psyshock for 80 damage. Probably gonna win. Not gonna complain. Not one bit. Can it be my turn yet? Yay. Okay, I'll take the victory. I'm not going to waste any more time. So, 2 victories today. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Got some extra coins and some extra tokens. Well, I guess which is the same thing. But I got some extra stuff. I'm going to go ahead and open up this pack of Fates Collide. And tomorrow, I'll open up some Sun and Moon packs because I still have... There's some cards I still need from the Sun and Moon set. And I'd like to have them. Like another Espeon GX. And if you have something that you'd like to trade to me, I'd certainly take it. I think I saw someone in the comments today post something about that. I'll get with you in a few minutes here to see if we can get that worked out. I'm kind of a stickler for trading, not because like I don't want to trade. I do want to trade. I just don't want to. I don't want to feel like I'm like giving away too much to get the card that I could use or need. If it's something I need, it's different because I'm willing to give out a little bit more. But if I can survive without it, I'm not going to give away the farm, if that makes sense. But I'm certainly willing to trade, for sure. So let's go ahead and open up this pack. I do want to thank you for watching. If you have never seen my channel before, it's because I'm still fairly new to the whole Twitch and YouTube scene. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, right here on YouTube. And I've been Twitch streaming Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild pretty much nightly for the last few days. And I actually did Animal Crossing on Sunday, and I'm probably going to do Pokemon a little bit later in the week. Mario Kart is on Saturday. Mario Kart will be super fun, so stay tuned. Check out my Twitch channel for that. It is l3layze, pronounced Blaze. And let's see what I get in these cards. Ooh, another Zygarde. So this is 2 Zygardes I've gotten. I have 3 of these now. Actually, I have more. I have like 6 of them, I think. And it's one of my favorite cards in the whole game. So don't sell yourself short. Zygarde's a great card. 120 HP, Rumble for 30 damage. Defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. And Geostrike for 120 damage. The attack does 10 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this card because I talked about it yesterday, so let's move on here. Omastar has 120 HP, Restoring Beam. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a restored Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. This, I'm very, very reluctant to use the fossil cards because I feel like the odds of you getting the card that you need, like the fossil card lets you search the bottom 7 cards of your deck, and if there is a restored Pokemon there, you can put it on your bench. So it's not like using a Master Ball, or it's not like using an Ultra Ball. It's like using a Great Ball, but it's the bottom of your deck. And that specific Pokemon has to be there. So if you can get lucky enough to get Omanite out, and then get Omastar out, you can start searching your deck for any restored Pokemon, which is great. But I feel like the fossils probably need to be re-implemented into the game in a different way, because the way that they work right now is, it's very, very sketchy. Very sketchy. Wormadam is 100 HP, and Strike Back is 20 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. Iron Head for 60 damage. The attack does 20 more damage for each heads when you flip. You flip until you get tails. Old Amber Aerodactyl. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal an Aerodactyl you find there and put it onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. This is a good example of what has to happen in order for you to get Aerodactyl. It has to be one of the bottom 7 cards. I think there are ways to manipulate that and play around with that and put Aerodactyl on the bottom 7 cards. So there's that. But it's not a strategy that I'd go out of my way to implement. At least not yet. Next up, we've got Energy Reset. Put as many energy attached to your Pokemon as you like into your hand. Seal with 80 damage, or 80 HP. Icy Snow for 10 damage. I can't even talk today. Riolu is 60 HP, and Smash Punch does 30 damage. Does nothing if you flip tails. Minccino, 50 HP, Tail Smack for 20 damage. Gothita with 60 HP, Psybeam for 20. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And Deerling with 60 HP, Find a Friend, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today, folks. I really do appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you post in the comments your name on a social media so you can win this Zygarde pin collection. Remember that it is open to current subscribers as of Monday, so if you're a new subscriber, I apologize, but I will have a contest once I reach 250, so keep it up. And I will definitely see you tomorrow, if I don't see you later tonight on Twitch playing Legend of Zelda. But until then, I will catch you on the flippity flip.